So now let's get cutting. The first thing I wanted to show you where you got to be careful on the branches. There's pink branches and blue branches. They look a lot the same on the right side and the wrong side. So one of the ways to keep track is the original fold when it came off the bolt is always the right side, you know, because that's always how it's up on the bolt. So that'll help you keep track of which is the right side. And after you've cut a piece off, if you just put a finger press or iron press a fold in it on the right side, then you'll keep track of which way is the right side pieces. So you don't sew one in upside down. Lord knows I've done that and taken a whole quilt apart once. Anyway, the other thing is, on some of these strips that you need to cut, you need to subcut them into smaller pieces, but it takes a little bit of planning ahead. On these blue branches, you need a 28-inch piece, a 24-inch piece, a 12-inch piece, and a 4-inch piece. Fabric comes in 42 inches. That's what we consider width of fabric from selvage to selvage. So you obviously can't do the 28 and the 24-inch piece out of one piece. So you just need to do a little planning ahead. So I'm going to cut the 28.5-inch piece here by trimming here and finding my little 28.5 and cutting here. And then that leaves me enough for my 4-inch piece, but then out of the other piece I'll cut my 24-inch piece. So a little planning ahead just makes these come out right, and you don't have to go find more fabric in case you did it wrong. Another thing that you need to do in this one is cut some triangle pieces, these LL pieces, and it has you cut 4 LL pieces this way and then 4 reverse LL pieces, and it tells you to turn the template upside down. But a trick is just fold your fabric in half like it was folded off the bolt with the right sides out on both sides, and then cut off these little smart corners when you're cutting out the pattern, because those make it really easy to put the pieces together later. And then I use a little bit of just regular stick glue and put it on the fabric, press it down, and line up. I actually line up the 1/4 inch on the solid line, and then turn it over and cut the other piece. And then really take my advice and take the time to cut off these little smart corners. They make a big difference when you're putting the pieces together. And then you will end up with your right side and your reverse side all cut all at once. So you just have to make 4 cuts instead of 8 cuts, and you get your reverse side and your right side together. So I'm going to finish cutting and we'll get sewing.